Hi everybody, this is Bill Sugar, your 6010 instructor, and I am here to show you how to upload your initial web page. First, create that initial web page, and then we're going to upload it to your web server space that you just established in the last screencast. So what we will do, we will go to, this is under the What is IT module. We'll go to Professional Portfolio Web Page Assignment. And what we need to do first is to download a portfolio template. So we're going to go into this folder here. And you will download what type of student you are. If you're an MED student or a non-instructional technology student, you will download this template. If you're a MS student, you will download this template. And it's the same process in downloading a template to your machine, to your computer. If you have a Mac, you will go Control click, or if you have a Windows, you'll do a right click onto this particular file name. I'm going to do the MS template first. And I will click this. I will save this link as, and I will need to know what folder I wanted to do this. And I already did this. I already established a folder before the screencast, and you need to do the same thing too. You want to make sure where this file is going. A lot of times when students have issues, they just don't know where they save the files. And this is a very, very important point, is to always save your file in the same folder. Everything that you're putting onto that website, make sure it's all in one folder or directory. If not, it gets all very, very confusing. So that I will want you to make sure that you have all your files that are going to create your portfolio is in one folder. That's really important. We will put it in the PD portfolio folder. Notice there's the image. That's the image that we're going to put up onto the PD's website. And we will now save it into this folder. So make sure that you already established your folder or directory. It's named so you can recognize that. And all your files that are going onto your web page go into this folder. Please promise me that. I know you will. So I'm going to save it under this folder. It is in my computer, so now I am going to look for it. I have to look for it. Let's see, it's under 6010. It is in Portfolio Templates. I know this. And now it's PD Portfolio. I found it. There it is. I open it up. There it is. Now, what we're going to do in changing this name, we're going to name it index.html. So I just renamed that file by clicking on it and changing that long name into index.html. And if you're an MAD student, you have the other portfolio, just do the same thing. Do exactly the same thing. What we're going to do is, now what we're going to do is, I would like to what I want to show you is what it looks like. So I'm going to open it, and you can see it's a generic, basically, portfolio. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the gaps. Okay, that's the idea. And what we're going to do, well, first of all, we are going to upload it to our page. Now notice that it's a little bit generic, and that's okay. We just want to put this file up there and to make sure it's online. And then when in the next screencast, we're going to make changes to this file, and we're going to add more files. And so what we're going to do is go back to the class. We will go back over here, and we're going to go to Part Panel. we're going to log in. So I'm going to type in my Pirate ID, passphrase. I'm logged in, welcome. And instead of doing create web space, already did that, we're going to manage web space. This is the web space that we're going to. You should have like a student right here, student / and your user ID. Select, and now what we're going to do is click on File Manager. And this is the space where we're going to log in. Notice I created a directory called PD Portfolio. I'm going to do an extra click. You do not do this. You don't need to add a directory, new directory. I'm just going to click on PD Portfolio. And then what we're going to do, notice I already have these files here. I already put that up there to show you the final page, but I'm going to redo it because I'm going to add that generic index file that I created. And so I will click red arrow, that's to upload files. And then if I click over here, I'm going to browse and look for files. And it actually brings me right to PD Portfolio. Now, word of warning, you might be in a different, brings you to a different folder or directory where your files are. So you're going to have to navigate to find it. Okay, so make sure you go to that particular folder. You might have to go back through a couple things where you loaded your particular file. Hopefully it's in the documents, so it's pretty easy to find. I have documents, classes, 6010, portfolio templates. I recommend you put in your documents because then you just look for documents and you can find your folder. So now I'm going to upload this new file and click Upload Files. And it has uploaded. Okay. It clicks OK. Now, what we will do now, and this is what I would want you to check yourself, is first of all, here's my web space. It says here it is. So I'm going to go over here, highlight this, and click Copy. And I will then go to another web page and type in paste. I'll put in paste. That's what hold on for a second. Hold on. What I will do is paste. And that's what I want you to do. You don't have to type in index.html. It's basically, it's default. And click, I'm going to hit return. Oh wait, you know what, I made a mistake. Hold on for a second. I forgot to put in PD Portfolio, which is important. And here it is. You would just don't have to put in PD Portfolio. This should pop up, either it says MS in Instructional Technology or MAD in Instructional Technology or what have you. That's your would be the index file. And this is basically the generic file. So that's the basic step in uploading or changing a name of an HTML file and then uploading that file to the using Pirate Panel, using my web server. In the next screencast, I'm going to show you how to make changes to the index file and also how to create new pages using a web editor authoring system. So I'll see you in that next screencast. Look forward to seeing you there, or talking to you, not seeing you, talking.